Welcome. I have a few things that I've been working on this week. I haven't really worked on a whole lot. I've been busy, been spending the week with my grandkids, so I haven't done a whole lot. Um, and I'm going to keep this kind of short and sweet because they're currently sleeping in the living room and I don't want to wake them up, but I also know they're going to be up soon. So we are going to just make this short and sweet. I have been working on my gonna be king size comforter. Not really a comforter, it's a blanket. I don't know. Anyway, this is a beautiful design. I got this design from Expression Fiber Arts. It's not a blanket design from them. It was a shrug. And I was like, I love this design. And I turned it into a blanket. It's beautiful. It's huge. I'm not gonna unravel the whole thing for you. It's real big already. It's not nearly big enough though. Then I have finished one sock. I gotta weave in the ends. Finished one sock. It's more like a slipper. I'm gonna give it to my daughter. She likes it. She tried it on. She said this is perfect. And then I've cast on the second toe. So we're on our way to having a whole pair. And next, I have found a beautiful design for a t-shirt, also by Expression Fiber Arts, Bordeaux Night. And I started it. I'm going to do the one with the ruffle. It has a design, in the pattern has the design for with and without the ruffle on the bottom. I decided I wanted to go with the ruffle. I'm doing this in the most beautiful, look at that amazing colorway. This is pre-Joann's closing. Their Big Twist Menagerie. And there's 410 yards and 150 grams on this, in one skein of this. It's a light 3, and it's so soft. I was like, it's acrylic. It's probably gonna have the typical acrylic feel. I never intended on making a top with this because I'm very sensitive to things that are a little bit rougher. So I was not planning on making an actual wearable with this yarn. I was going to make a blanket or something, but then I found out when I opened the package how beautiful this yarn was and how squishy and how not itchy it was. And I said, you know what? No, we're making tops. We're making tops. I've got enough for 2 tops in this colorway. I've got another colorway with, I think the other colorway I'm going to try and make a hoodie. Like a lightweight hoodie. That's going to be pretty. I don't have plans to put anything else on the hook just yet. I do want to put another pair of socks on the hook or on the needle. I keep saying on the hook. There's only one hook here. It's mostly needles. But I also want to finish this sock before I start another sock. I have a problem with socks. I just want to cast on socks all the time. But I've got one going, and I want to try and finish it before I leave, and I'm not here to give it to my daughter, and she has to wait. So, because I don't think I've mentioned it, but I do travel. So, I travel back and forth. We're usually in Virginia, but we live in Pennsylvania. So that is the 3 things I've been working on. I don't think I've worked on anything else. I did find an old project and I was started frogging it, but I didn't finish it. I was trying to clean up my stash a little bit. It's over here. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at the yarn. I'm a little bit weird like that. I was gonna frog it out while I was cleaning up the area because the grandkids got into it. It was a whole mess. But then I decided that I was gonna do it later, and I put it in a pile. And I put it on a pile on top of some yarn that I actually see, and that is gonna be cast on very soon as well. That's gonna be the Deshane t-shirt, tee, Deshane tee. I think that's what it's called. That's what I'm gonna be making with that. It's a really pretty color. So otherwise, let's see. We got our obligatory cam. My finger's in the way. He's snoozing away. That's where he sleeps. And I'm a day late on this video because I've been spending time with the kids. I've been enjoying every minute of it. I don't get to see them often enough. So 5 kids running around my house all week. It was a little bit too much to take the time to make a video. But I figured a day late is better than, not at all. Or a week late or whatever. A day late isn't going to be a big deal, hopefully. So I hope everybody has a great day. And if you have any suggestions, anything you'd like, any kind of content that you would like me to start including, just let me know and I'll be happy to. I haven't done a whole lot of reading. I've been reading, I read every night at bedtime, but I maybe read 2 or 3 pages before I fall asleep. So I read it on my phone, on my Kindle app. That way when I fall asleep, I don't lose my page or drool all over it. You never know. So, that's the only book I've currently been reading. I haven't read a single page out of On Barry Carroll since I've been home. And I might make the time, set aside some time today to read some more of that. Because it is such a good book. But the other book I'm reading is called Phantoms by Dean Koontz. And I'm not sure. I remember reading his books when I was younger, like in my 20s. And we're not there anymore. That was like 20 years ago. But I don't remember him having so many grammar and spelling mistakes in his work. I don't know what. The writing still feels similar. It still feels like Dean Koontz, but there's mistakes in it, and I'm like, what's going on? So I don't know. Something weird. I mean, he's 20 years older now too, but that could be part of it. Hopefully I'm still able to mostly make whole sentences and maybe a few mistakes when I'm writing something when I'm as old as he is. I don't know how old he is. I don't know how old he is. Not really that curious either. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I'll catch you in the next one.